Hello, it's Tamara Hunter, and today is day number 196 of 365 Days of Awesome. Celebrate success through service. And I am doing a Chemo Buddies for Life, the Service Heroes Telethon, benefiting Chemo Buddies for Life. I am doing a recap today. I am thrilled with the results of our 24-hour telethon that took place on Giving Tuesday back in last year. It's crazy to think that was now it's been a couple of months nearly, and time just flies when you're quote unquote having fun. We had true success. I always do things a bit big. I do not listen to those that say, okay, you got to think in terms of being realistic. Yes, I have a little bit of a problem with that. But the bottom line is that I started Chemo Buddies for Life backwards. It wasn't that I was looking for a nonprofit. I wasn't looking to even start a business. I found a buddy. I was diagnosed with cancer, and I met my chemo buddy for life my very first day of treatment. I was very lucky. And in doing so, we traveled our road of healing for 3 years together and decided to listen to our doctors, who suggested that we bottle the magic, we bottle the energy that we created in having a buddy, in not facing cancer alone. And so I have taken our nonprofit and have gone forward in creating the Buddies Network. I'm just making sure that everything is good. Yes, okay, good. And the Buddies Network. That was now, we have the Buddies Network, Chemo Buddies for Life. We have been officially a nonprofit for about a year now. We are growing at a tremendously large, fast rate. And the reason why is because we are not afraid to go out there and use social media. We are doing what we need to do. So we were challenged by, I was challenged by Allison Larson to go ahead and have the first fundraiser. Little did I know exactly what I was getting involved in. Decided to go for it, and we were successful in creating a 24-hour telethon that to benefit Chemo Buddies for Life. We held it in Vegas, Las Vegas, and we did it at the Red Rock Hotel. And we had great fun. The behind the scenes of getting ready, we had some of our Chemo Buddies for Life come in to town. We had some of our volunteers, and we got together and created the backdrop for what you saw for those that watched the 24-hour telethon. And yes, it was in bite-sized pieces. Every hour, we went live on Be Live TV, the same format here, and I was on just about every single hour. There was a couple of times where I went off camera for a few moments, but the whole idea was to have the executive director, Tamara Hunter, and co-founder of Chemo Buddies for Life, and the host of the Service Heroes program to be the MC to go live with the telethon. I am very, very proud to say that, number one, from what I understand, we were the very first to ever use this format here on Facebook for a 24-hour telethon. And if anybody else has done it, please let me know. I don't want to be misquoting, but I have Eric Zuley of the Easy Way. Many of you know him. He is a social media icon. He's one of the top influencers in social media, and he is the one that let me know that, yes, Tamara, you're the very first one, and Chemo Buddies and Service Heroes are the first ones to have done it. So number one, that was one thing that I can say that we were able to accomplish, is that we were the very first ones to take this on. I understand why others haven't done it yet. It's a lot of work, and you know, I'm proud of the fact that we were able to accomplish that. So that's number one. Number two, most of the time they say that your very first fundraiser, you're lucky if you break even, let alone if you go over, you know, that you actually are in, that you're not in the red, that you're in the black. I can say we're in the black, with the fact that we were, one of my board of directors, he's my secretary treasurer, Don McGrath of Contour Leadership. He actually did sponsor part of our event, and in cash, and so he was a sponsor. And then we also, in kind, we had many of our volunteers actually volunteered items, like even we had Keith and the group that he works for, they volunteered our food for us. We had beautiful flowers that were that one of our volunteers brought and donated, and then we had actual donations during the event. And yes, he has already made it known a few times, but the hour that hour number 23 is the hour that won for the most in 1 hour being donated. I want to thank all of those that donated. And if you have not received your donation receipt yet, please let me know. I know many of you donated through PayPal, and they will be sending them out. But if you haven't gotten yours, I will get it to you directly. Make sure that you have that so that you can claim that donation on your taxes. We're very grateful for it. Also, I have been getting those that donated were also entitled to one of the headbands that were donated to us by Bruce Marion and Margie, and Margie, both of them from Las Vegas. And let me get I'm getting the picture here, so bear with me. I have a lot of stuff loaded in here. I thought oh yes, I do. I have them right here. So we want to make sure that if you have not gotten your headband yet and you would like it, please let me know that too. The bottom line here is this, is that I am very proud of the results of our telethon. I really did. I think outside the box, guys, and I think large. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Did I hit the personal goal that I had for our telethon? To be honest with you, no. But that is okay. We did amazing. We were in the black. We did a lot of good. We've gotten our name out there. A lot of my friends, a lot of my influencers, the friends that I have, they donated packages. Were all of them snapped up? No, they weren't, in truth. But some of that is my fault. I take accountability for it because, you know, I have learned a lot. What have I learned, and what will we do different? I will have the phones tested, and so that it will be a telethon. Yes, it was fully expected to be. I did have numbers, but they were not functioning correctly. My bad. I take responsibility for that. We also had some problems with our links. Again, I take responsibility for that. So many more people I did find out wanted to donate. Have they donated? I'm not sure 100%, but the bottom line is this, is we did a lot of good. And our Buddies movement is seriously healthy and going forward, and I am so proud of it. And I am in the process of working to see that we will be having a second annual telethon. Now, will we be having it in the same location? Most likely not. I may be doing it here in my backyard. I'm going to be, I'm working on it right now to nail it down, and I want to nail it down now so that we have a full, you know, serious, let's say 10 months to work on it and have it truly functioning the way we want it to be. There's more that I would love to see happen, but it may not be this year. It may be next year, because some of the program that I am currently working with, some others, and we're very excited about it, it may take over a year for us to put it in place. So look forward to really exciting things for Giving Tuesday, which is the first Tuesday in December this year, 2019, and for Giving Tuesday 2020. Both Giving Tuesdays I expect to be quite exciting. I also, to let you know, am traveling over the next couple of days. Tomorrow I am going to be meeting with and going up to our 24th hour. Season Birch helped to finish up our telethon. And if you haven't seen the telethon and the hours, I do have all of them now broken down. Hour number 16, I think I have a couple more to produce and put in, but they're in the YouTube channel. And so that Tamara Hunter Service Heroes, if you go to our Tamara Hunter Service Heroes YouTube channel, you'll be able to watch each and every one of the telethon. Now, if there's something that you see that you're interested in and you might be willing to donate, I can see if that provider is still interested in donating that service. And if that's the case, hey, Chemo Buddies for Life wins. And so does everybody else. But what I was saying is that tomorrow, Saturday, I will be traveling up to witness. Susan Birch she explained on hour number 24 about a new discovery that the FDA has actually even created a whole new area for nutraceuticals. And there is a nutraceutical that is actually taking the cellular level and taking it back to its pristine level. And it has been documented, and so much so that the FDA did actually have to say, yes, we are going to put the FDA stamp on it of approval, and it didn't fit in pharmaceuticals because it's not a pharmaceutical, it's a nutrient, it's a nutraceutical, a whole new area. And I'm going to be going up there and live streaming tomorrow more about this because I'm very excited about it. And then number 2, I'm going to be going to Phoenix and meeting up with some influencers in that area to help again to get Chemo Buddy for Life's message out there. And I'm sure I will be highlighting service heroes. And then I am going to be meeting with Ryan Long and be a part of the city summit. So I want to talk about that. I am really lucky that I have been asked to be on stage. I'm not sure what day yet, but I will be on stage at the city summit and the city gala, the big one that's taking place around the Oscars, where I will have 3 minutes to explain my mission with Chemo Buddies for Life. Exciting. And then I was invited to be a part of the Next Impactor, that program. And I released my first video yesterday for people to look at, and so far the feedback's been favorable. I'm going to be doing a variety of them because what is it that I want to be an influencer or impactor and get out there? And what is my message? It is truly this, that we are healing through connections. We have a buddies network that is putting together buddies. And right now we're doing it manually. And here soon I expect to be able to do it digitally. And we are affecting people throughout the United States and actually throughout the world through the Buddies Network. And that picture right there says it all. We are putting together buddies so that we can end isolation for those people that are affected by cancer. I am so thrilled to be out there sharing this message. So please, please, if you at all are touched and have been touched in any way, your heart's been touched by those 3 words, you have cancer. It's been a friend, a family member, possibly yourself. Number 1, make sure you have a buddy if you need one, please. Number 2, support Chemo Buddies for Life. Our mission is to see that no one faces cancer alone. It doesn't matter what treatment you choose, be it traditional, alternative, adjunctive. Our mission is to see that you have a buddy. And it is for those people going through diagnosis. Hopefully the answer is no, you don't have it. But if you want to have a buddy going through diagnosis, we want to hear from you. If you are going through treatment and you want a buddy, and if you are possibly a stage 4, you're a new normal, we want to hear from you. Plus, if you are a person that loves and supports someone that's been affected by cancer, possibly you've lost them, and you would like to have a buddy, or you would like to be a buddy for someone, we are putting together buddies for those people that love and support, because what we want to be able to do is help families and units to stay together and not tear apart because they don't understand each other. They are coming from a different place. We understand that, and that's what our program is all about. We are also, and I have the best volunteers, and I have the best ambassadors. I'm looking for more of them. We are going to be growing at a huge rate this year because of the fact that I am not going to stop, and I'm not going to turn over the reins to this nonprofit until I know that we are so solid that we are affecting and we are touching people throughout the world that want to be touched, that want to be a part of a community, because it has been found that, number 1, you don't want to be isolated going through any kind of treatment. The facts are you won't live as long, and your quality of life is not going to be as good. Those are the rude facts of it. And you know, the buddies look at things straight on, and then we deal with it with humor, hope, and heart. We got a lot of all of that. And we have a huge community, a group of people that truly care about each other. And we've been doing this manually. Just think what it's going to be like when we finally get built out. And we're working on that. We will truly make that happen. And then this year, Giving Tuesday, reports will be strong. I have no doubt. And then I am involved with the Speakers Pathway Coalition, Speakers Coalition, 2 different organizations in different ways. I am looking to get on stages because the bottom line is this, is that our message and our movement is going to grow with more of us getting out there. So yes, I'm looking for ambassadors. I'm looking for those people that want to help share this message with me. I am looking for sponsors that want to sponsor. And I am going to be going to some of them personally here soon and seeking you out, because I know that our message and our movement is going to affect the world, because the bottom line is this: 1 in every 2 men And these are numbers as of 2018. 1 in every 2 men and 1 in every 3 women will hear those words, "You have cancer," in their lifetime. My goal is this. Number one, that we have such strong solutions, and I'm not going to say which type, solutions, that it will no longer be the problem that it has been. We are living, so you know what? We are making strides. Number two, if you hear those words, that you have a community that is so strong and will welcome you, that you will end up being like me. I like myself a lot more now than I did before cancer. I liked myself a lot then too, but you know what? I know how strong I am, and I know what I can accomplish, and I know that I can overcome just about anything. Knock on wood, they say, but you know what? When you go through something this big, you find out what you're made of, and we've got a whole community of us, of the buddies. So that's my report. I'm back in my home studio for a few moments. I'll be on the road again tomorrow, and then again this next week. And I think I've come up with something to give people when I am on the road, and I want to recognize them as a service hero. So the bottom line is this, guys. I believe that we can find a way to win, and we can do it together. Through the Buddies Network, we are healing through connections. Through Service Heroes, we are helping people to realize that we all have a service hero inside of us. We have a service hero within that is ready to go out there and help make a difference. Join me. Join me. You're going to be hearing me say that a lot, because you know what? The bottom line is this, and that is, I have taken the challenge, and I intend to take our message out there. If I don't win, that's all right, because getting our message out there is winning. And I intend to help those that are going through this program, the Next Impactor. We're going to be doing it as teams, and don't you know me? I am going to be giving to my teammates, actually everyone in the program, because I believe in an abundance theory. I don't just say it, I truly believe it. I know it. I've lived it. And I believe that together we can all make a difference. And if we all take our individual passions and our purpose for getting out there and making change, and we all work together, we will all become the next impactors. And it doesn't matter who has the title. We will have all won by being a part of it. So join me. Join me. If you have a message, join me and put your name in the hat to become the next impactor. Join me. And if my movement inspires you, join my team. Because you know what? We are making a difference. And with you, it will be that much better. Because they say many hands make for light work. And if we're all working together to end isolation, end fear, end the depression that can come, and bring humor, hope, and heart to those that have been affected by 3 words no one wants to hear, but too many are, we will change the way cancer is done. Trust me, I will not stop until that happens. Yes, my name is Tamara Hunter, and today I am closing out day number 196 of 365 days of awesome. Celebrate success through service, and saying thank you to all of those that participated in the telethon, the Service Heroes Telethon for Chemo Buddies for Life, that took place at the Red Rock Hotel on Giving Tuesday 2018. And I am looking forward to this year and seriously making a difference. Join me. I look forward to it. See you all tomorrow. Bye.